Definition television. David Hall, Orlando Poole, Ted Hillary. And their seasons validated. They're the officials for this second semifinal.
Jim, the last time we saw these two in a Final Four situation, it was for the big championship. And at that night, if you remember correctly, everybody thought that Duke was a heavy favorite. Came into that game #1 in the country. And it didn't work out that way.
It was a dazzling game. 3-point UConn. A lot of snap on this floor at the start.
Oh, we're talking about teams that have a lot of talent. Solid screen, looking for the lob, nothing there.
Ewing, that one is intercepted by Anderson. Brown with Duhan back. In and out, boom, put back, and again, Sheldon Williams with a hand on it, but Talik Brown with the trees inside scores.
Well, remember in the down inside. Doesn't look like that back's giving him any trouble at all.
He's had that back issue, and then that stinger that he suffered last week in the regional final win over Alabama. Gordon, three-point shot. And the first 5 to the Huskies. Puts it up there soft on the rim.
He does. And watch Gordon come out from these screens and square up on that jumper.
Pull up jumper, and is Reddick. Gives it up, Dang.
Well, again, respecting Okafor so much, there's another foul on him, however.
Is that going to be a Mecca? It is. Wow, that's the story here in the first 4 minutes. 2 on Emeka Okafor.
And Jim Calhoun very upset over there. He probably is going to have to make a change early, and this is what we talked about. The key to this game, Williams and Okafor. Okafor can't believe it's his foul.
Boy,
he's going to have to sit.
He better be careful. He is just furious at this call.
And there you see the body contact that he made. Legitimate foul. But Okafor's going to have to sit down.
And they're going to have to bring in Villanueva.
Now that means you're going to have Jim on the floor in a Final Four game. Your 2 big guys are freshmen.
Talking about Boone and Villanueva on the UConn side. But they learn how to play with this lineup during the Big East tournament. When
number go in and out, up tight. That time Ewing beat Gordon to the spot.
That's Anderson, and he'll shoot 3.
Bad shot and a bad defensive play by Riddick. Why would you put on? And nobody played any better than Xavier did, winning all 4 games in the Atlantic 10 and then marching.
Miller, one of his assistants out here at the Final Four, and that team, I mean, it looked like a Final Four team by the end of the tournament.
Very unhappy with his position. Anderson, who is, you can see, well scouted. Connecticut has it. They're going to give him that shot.
Villanueva.
He can make that shot.
3-point shot by the freshman.
Yes, sir. He can make that shot. When you're down like this, you've got to get better looks.
Look at Villanueva, and it's an 11-point UConn lead.
Armstrong on the inside. Great hands by Villanueva. And an excellent pass. You saw him step outside, make the 3-point shot, and then get on the break. Dang and Reddick both go out. Reddick's got to calm down a little bit in the game. Randolph gets a good, well-deserved rest. Williams with 1 foul on him.
And again, it's a 15-1 stretch. Back to Boone. Lost the handle going up. Tip. Nope. Boone again. Yes.
The 2 fresh Duke zone on the out-of-bounds situation.
Boone, look at his passing. Brown. Boone keeps it alive, and boy, he's active.
He sure is active on the inside. He's done it. You saw that play set up. Dang had his eye on him the whole time.
And Brown lost it for a moment. Talik Brown.
Beautiful shot.
That basket by Reddick, his first points of the night. Villanueva over Dang this time. He answers back. Take that.
So one-on-one.
We've got a 10-point lead. We've had double-digit leads on each side in this half. Denham Brown with the 3.
This is huge. Yes. This is huge. Denham Brown.
Gordon eyeing that shot clock over the basket. Now driving in. Steps up. Gives it up. Boone. Yes. With 6 seconds. Brings it to 7. Duhan with a second to go. Puts up the shot. No.
And actually turned the ball over and got by with a travel. Very sloppy first half by 2 teams that can play much better.
An 18-point swing for Duke from 11 down to 7 in front. Situation inside. They bring back Sheldon Williams. You've got Horvath with 3, Williams with 3, Randolph with 4. Jumper, Gordon's first one since the early minutes.
So you can count. Double screen. Duhan fights through.
Anderson. Redick influenced that shot. Tipped out by Armstrong. He got the save. Anderson gets the 3. That was Hilton Armstrong who set that one up.
And how fast Calhoun can get him back in the game.
No surprise. Redick drills them both. So Okafor, his first drop.
That was amazing. Big overplay that time by Duhan.
Denham Brown, Okafor snags it, dunks it.
No difference when he's... Again, Randolph should not be reaching. Oh, what a shot.
Ben Gordon.
Now we're getting a little flow to this basketball game. A little long, hasn't it? Villanueva showed in the first half he can get some things done.
Put back up by Okafor.
And that was...
Under 10 minutes to play in a 5-point game. Denham Brown, jumper, yes. He's hit some big ones now. One at the end of the first half. Dang. Oh, what a block by Okafor.
Huge.
Oh. He wants it at the other end. Turnaround jumper, yes. Down the one. Emeka Okafor coming on. And that's 8 unanswered for the Huskies. Okafor with the block and the basket. 9 points all in this half. We got a 1-point game.
Brown.
Okafor challenging the man behind him with 4 fouls. Left hand, yes, soft touch.
Well, if you're Connecticut, why not keep going there? Ben Gordon looking to get open.
Skip pass, Denham Brown. In the lane.
He likes that shot.
Oh, yeah, soft touch.
Against the zone is any time he's touching it in this second half with any kind of chance at all. He's been productive, and here he is in position.
Big bang
and what
bodies.
happens? Absolutely, there's Williams out of there.
Yep. They were really banging inside, and that'll be number 5 on Sheldon Williams. Yes.
That I don't think you'll see in any conference very often, ever.
I don't think there's anything any better than that. Although I will say this, national academic.
Ewing takes the outside shot.
Ewing with 11 and a half. Brown stutter step, brings it back out. Ewing looks like he's hurt. Anderson, 3 at the other end. What a big one that one is.
Duke playing everybody above the foul line. Looking for some backdoor cuts. Extending this defense.
Dang, 3-point shot.
Not the shot you want in that offensive set.
Give Talik Brown credit. He boxed out way outside on Ewing to get that board. This is a big one. Anderson rattles it home.
That was not the shot you wanted the freshman to take if you're Duke. Let him put the ball on the floor and beat Boone, but don't try to shoot over him from that distance.
A miss at one end, then a make at the other to bring it to 5. 2:24 remaining. UConn came back from 11 down to win the Big East final against Pitt. Their margin here, largest margin tonight, 11 as well. Ewing steps back, 2, back of the rim.
Got to question both of those shots. Numbers for Connecticut.
Gordon looks behind, spins, and it's like Ewing on a reach-in.
Mike Krzyzewski cannot believe that his guys are taking shots with seconds to go on the shot clock, and particularly taking shots out there when they can penetrate.
It's on Duhan, Billy. That's his 3rd. It's double bonus the rest of the way on each side.
Gordon has 4 fouls, right? So
Gordon has 4.
Absolutely. So if you're Duke, what you want to do is to have the ball in Duhan's hand, let him penetrate on Gordon, who can't afford to foul him.
Again, double bonus. And he's 6 out of 7. He's, like as you pointed out, the only one that you can depend on consistently. Villanueva seeing little action in the second half.
Surprisingly, after an outstanding first half. He had 8 points. He had 5 rebounds. He had no turnovers. But he has been on that bench most of the time since.
75-72. That's 5 unanswered for the Huskies. 2 minutes to go.
I think Duhon should keep that ball alive and make Gordon stop his dribble. Gordon has 4 fouls on him, remember.
Ewing fights through, and that ball looked like it was kicked. No call. 13 on the shot clock. And a defensive play. Okafor with 10 on the shot clock.
Here goes Duhon.
Drives in. Boone has a hand on it. He calls the timeout. That's the last one for the Huskies. But they have possession down 3. Just scratching and clawing the way back. We'll be right back. The rest of the way without a timeout. Billy, what do you see coming up?
Well, I really see, if you're Connecticut, get the ball to Okafor. Get Anderson out on the wing, Gordon out at the top of the key. Get the ball into Okafor first, see if Duke will collapse. If they do, kick out looking for the 3. If not, back out to Gordon, let him penetrate. But Okafor should definitely touch this ball on this sequence. He's got Horvath on him. And Duke looks like they're going to match up man-to-man.
Get the ball into Gordon with 1:30 remaining. Tries the right side. Gordon dumps it inside to the man you asked for. Okafor, turnaround shot, got it down the one.
That was an excellent play by Connecticut. Now, if you're Duhon, you got to force Gordon, who's the guy that you know Connecticut's going to want to start their offense with. You got to force Gordon to guard you if you're Duhon.
1 minute remaining, up 1. Duke has not hit a field goal in almost 4 minutes. Who will take this huge shot?
See, they don't want to go into Horvath.
Dang. Over the top of the backboard, UConn ball.
With Williams on the bench, they can't go to Horvath. And you can see Okafor can take him anytime. Go right back to him again if you're Connecticut.
UConn has not led since the 11-minute mark in the first half and trailed by as many as 11. They've scored the last 7 points. Brown on the drive. Give up Okafor. Shot for the lead and rattles out. Tipped around by Boone. Back to Okafor. UConn leads. Josh Boone kept it alive. Duke has 1 timeout. Will they take it here? Yes. How about Josh Brown again making the play to keep it alive and give Okafor the second chance and UConn the lead. Have to go 75-67. UConn with 9 unanswered. The tip by Boone over to Okafor for the lead. Now, no timeouts on either side. What are you looking for?
Jim, what I would think Duke would do, get the ball in Duhon's hands, make Gordon guard him, keep it away from Talik Brown. And Gordon with 4 fouls on him. See if he can stop the penetration by Duhon.
To the corner to Reddick with 15 in the paint. Lost control. Loose ball picked up by Anderson. And a foul on Duke.
Mike Krzyzewski wanting a foul. He better be careful over there. You don't want a technical here.
He wanted a foul call there. And Okafor waving his arms. That was the 4th on Horvath.
Again, I thought that Duhon should have kept the ball in his hands. He's much better penetrating inside. Let Reddick be the man outside for the kick out. Anderson goes to the foul line.
With 11 seconds to go, again, double bonus. He'll shoot 2.
77% free throw shooting.
And 3 for 3 tonight. Those coming in the first half.
And this dictates what Duke does if he makes this shot. They must go for 3.
case. 11 seconds. They have no timeouts. Needing the three to tie. Redick is the man to shoot it. He fires it short. Rebound UConn with 3 seconds to go.
Well, he got a decent look, had to alter the shot slightly, and you see how he moved and glided off to the left. And when he did that, Mike Krzyzewski upset. Calhoun feels that he has really dodged one in this game.
Dodging something over there. Look at all those moves.
Okafor realizing as he sat on that bench in the first half that his dream of getting into the championship game was fading away. But I thought that Duke's shot selection coming down, Jim, taking outside jumpers when they were so effective with dribble penetration really came back to hurt him.
UConn has scored the last 11 points of this game and shut down Duke without a basket for the last 440.
Well, you had no inside game, Jim. Williams had fouled out. Shavlik-Randolph had fouled out.
Emeka is smiling. He knows one will seal it. He's got 2 tries. Uh-oh.
3.2 seconds. Plenty of time on a pass to half court. Remember, no timeouts, so you can't get it up to half court and start your play. So they'll have to go the length of the floor even on a made shot.
Redick starts to walk toward midcourt.
He makes this one ball game.
What a comeback. Duhan, his career will end right here. Basket counts, it doesn't matter. UConn is going to the championship game.
Well, Jim, UConn has now beaten a team twice in the NCAA tournament for the first time, and of all teams, who would it be? Duke. Isn't that amazing?
The 79-78 final. Remember, we showed you the Leitner winner back in 1990 in that classic game between these two? That was Duke 79, UConn 78. They flipped it on him this time. And Jim Calhoun on Monday has a chance to have one of the great days any single one person in college basketball has ever enjoyed. We'll announce the 2004 Hall of Fame class right here in San Antonio Monday morning at 11 o'clock. He is a finalist. And then that night, his team will play Georgia Tech for the national championship. These two met early in the season in New York in the semifinals of the preseason NIT, and Georgia Tech beat them by 16. Although Okafor was not at all 100% on that night. What a comeback. 11 down at one time. The Huskies prove resilient again. And they have a date Monday night with Georgia Tech. Greg Gumbel coming up in a moment.
Chevy, most valuable players for this second game for Connecticut. Emeka Okafor, 17 points, 8 rebounds, all in the second half. And for Duke, Luol Deng, you see his numbers, 16 points and 12 rebounds. Let's take you down to the floor. Jim and Billy are standing by on the court with UConn head coach Jim Calhoun and Emeka Okafor. Jim.
All right, thank you. I'm telling you, it's almost like they can't believe it. Emeka, I've never seen a guy for 3 or 4 minutes here. You just can't believe how this game finished. Tell me about it.
You know, I had a frustrating first half. You know, I wasn't even in there. You know, and my teammates helped me keep myself in the game, make sure my head was in it, and they just told me that, you know, second half is going to be a time to dominate, help us out. Came in the second half, the team rallied, we played hard, came out with the win.
Jim, your team was down 11, and including 8 points down with just a few minutes to go. What did you guys do here?
Well, we kept believing in ourselves. We really felt that the first half, you know, we really didn't play real well except for the opening couple of minutes because we thought we were playing one of the games we had played previous in the tournament, and then it got really tough. And quite frankly, it probably took us 10, 15 minutes to get our toughness back. But when we got that back, we were pretty good.
Jim, let me ask you a question. Since the Pittsburgh game, you really haven't been contested. That's almost 3 weeks, and that's what you feel, that it took a while for your guys to get back to where Connecticut basketball is that right?
No question. Those other teams were terrific teams. We tended to play tremendous basketball against them, but did not have the kind of pressure that Duke put on us. And they're a great basketball team, but I couldn't be any proud of my kids. That's one of the great wins we've ever had because of the way it played out, and obviously against Mike and his team, because I have so much respect for them.
Jim, for you, Monday could be just one remarkable day. Tell me about it.
Well, right now, all I'm going to do is celebrate for a few minutes and then start letting these guys enjoy themselves, and then we'll start getting ready for Georgia Tech.
And Monday night for you, Emeka, is a game of a lifetime. One game for the championship.
Once a lifetime opportunity, man. We earned it. We earned it. We're very fortunate to be here. And we're going to play our hearts out.
Georgia Tech, one more time. Good luck, guys.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you Monday night. The UConn Huskies, Emeka Okafor, leading the charges as UConn plays for the title Monday night.